The ANC Social Transformation Committee says despite the party not having a policy on sexual harassment yet, it believes government under the ANC has done a lot to protect women. Last week, the ANC's National Working Committee decided that its spokesperson Pule Mabe and acting spokesperson that Zizi Kodwa must step aside from their responsibilities. There have been allegations of sexual violence against both of them in the past weeks.
Talking transformation, the ANC Social Transformation Committee, reflecting on its progress since 1994. The committee is responsible for childhood development, water and transport infrastructure, amongst other things. But 2 decades later, the oldest liberation movement in Africa was criticized for not having a policy on sexual harassment. But the ANC Social Transformation Committee says, despite this, the party has done a lot to protect women.
We do acknowledge the fact that that sexual harassment policy is not there, but also remember, the sexual harassment on its own that in the society was put together in the Labour Relations Act is actually the work of the African National Congress, because the Labour Relations Act on its own has got a section there that deals with sexual harassment, and that's ANC that did that. The only thing that you can fault us on is that the ANC as an organization doesn't have that policy, and we are working on it.
The committee says even though the party does not have the policy, it is opposed to gender violence.
A principle and a policy doesn't say you are a perfect structure. What we should applaud, and I think what is encouraging the ANC, is the fact that women issues are on the table, which does not necessarily say there are no issues. So they're here on the table, and to say because there's a zebra, there's a principle, even in the ANC constitution, the ANC commits itself to a non-racial, non-sexist, and that is important because then it drives even the engagements within the ANC itself.
The committee also called for harsher sentence for those who commit gender-based violence. SABC News, Johannesburg.